todo, bueno, obviamente.
Now, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me say that we condemn Russia's attack on Ukraine and all the crimes committed against civilians. Having said this, I think we also had to condemn the attacks that are being committed against the Donetsk, so Ukrainian attacks. All the attack victims were civilians. I think the death toll is painful on both sides. We believe that the EU should play a role which is radically different to the one it's playing at the moment. We have to make sure that we don't promote this spiral of violence. We mustn't be funding the purchase of arms. We have to look at the whole issue of censorship, and just having one single voice helped, because there are media that are being closed down. There's also racial discrimination when we welcome refugees. I think that this flies in the face of what should be happening. We've been talking about sanctions. It seems to just roll off our tongue. Sanctions, sanctions, more sanctions. It's the Ukrainian people, the Russian people, and EU peoples that are going to suffer. People are already suffering. Utility bills are shooting through the roof. Fuel prices have shot up as well. And it's the working classes, the most vulnerable people, that foot the bill, because we're just fueling the war. So I think arming one side in the conflict isn't going to help. We really believe that we have to explore diplomatic channels and peaceful channels within the UN Charter, within the OSCE framework. Someone said that history will judge us, but it won't absolve us. So I really believe that. We really want to insist on this. We have to de-escalate the crisis. We have to make sure there's an immediate ceasefire so that civilians stop dying, whether they are Ukrainians, Russians, those living in the Donbass. We have to make sure there's freedom of expression. The chairman interrupts the speaker. Now, Pablo Gonzalez, the Spanish journalist detained in Poland, has to be released because... So we have to make sure that we solve problems. Does the EU really think that we continue persecuting journalists who have different views? Do you really think that we're helping peace if we arm one side? Thank you.
Kostas Papadakis, please.